Hey guys, today I did something that's obviously a little more dramatic than what I usually do. I was looking back lately and I just haven't done anything with color or anything super dramatic or anything like that for some of you that like things like that. And it's not because I don't like looks like this, it's just because I don't wear them on a day-to-day basis. So I figured that I'd do something with a little more color and also a little drama. So this is kind of both of them combined into one. It's kind of got blues and greens and some black. And if you want to see how to do it, keep watching. Alright, first to prime my lid, I'm going to use my Mercier Eye Basics in Wheat. And I'm just going to dab on just a little bit. It's probably just a little bit too much actually. And I'm just going to blend it out with a brush. This is, I think, the best way to blend these out. It's quicker and it makes it look more blended. And this is just going to prevent creasing and even out my eyelid area at the same time. You can blend it out with any kind of fluffy brush, but this is a 217 by MAC. So the first color that I'm going to use is Atlantic by MAC, and it's a pro color. So to get it, you'll have to call the pro number, and you can find that at macpro.com. Or you can order from the website if you're a member. And I'm just going to pat that all over my lid with a flat, large brush. I'm using this brush because it's going to put down more color and it's going to be a lot quicker. And I'm going to put it into my crease and just kind of make a rounded outer shape. Okay, so when you've got that blue placed on your lid, you're going to take that same color on a little smudgy brush. This is Sephora smudger brush. It's kind of like the 214 by MAC though. And I think it's the perfect width to kind of create this kind of connection between the lower and the upper lash line color, kind of where it fades down. So I'm just going to kind of connect it right there at the corner and kind of smudge it right up underneath the lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take a smaller flat brush and the color Teal Blue, which is also a pro color. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. This isn't really a necessary step. I'm just doing this so you see it's not really doing much. It's just going to kind of fade the blue out lightly. You can also use any kind of lighter blue eyeshadow that you have that's not too shimmery. This is more of like a just more of like a satin color. And I'm putting that right in the center of my lid, kind of overlapping that blue. Alright, and next I'm going to take Newly Minted, and I'm just going to flip that brush over and use the same one. And I'm going to put that right in the center. Overlapping that teal color. Alright, so for that inner corner that's a little intense, so just take a blending brush. I'm just taking a 217 brush by MAC, which is a little stiffer. And just kind of blend around that outer, or that inner corner. Okay, next I'm going to take a white eyeliner. I'm going to use Fascinating Eye Kohl by MAC, and I'm just going to put that on the part right underneath my tear duct along my lower lash line. And then kind of fade it in, making a star. Then I just blended that out just like that with any kind of fluffy brush my camera cut off. Then you can take that same brush and get a lighter shade of green, and I'm going to use Juxt by MAC. This color can get to looking pretty yellow pretty fast, so don't use too much of it. I'm just putting a little bit on the tip, and I'm just going to put that right along that inner corner, right at the outer edge of the color, and overlapping it just a little bit. Not completely though. Alright, then just to kind of round out the shape, to make it look more even, I'm just going to take either, you can use that same shade of blue that we used, the Atlantic, but I'm going to take the shade that's just a little bit lighter. It's called Cobalt, and it's another pro color. And I'm just going to kind of round out that outer shape with that. Alright, now I'm going to do my liner. I'm just going to use some liquid liner. I'm going to use the Loreal Carbon Black Liner Intense. And I'm just going to do this because it's quick. You could use a pencil liner if you want. Alright, then to kind of smudge that out, not really to smudge it, but to soften it a little bit, I'm going to take an angled liner brush. I'm going to take a 208 by MAC and Carbon Eyeshadow by MAC, which is that really deep black. And I'm just gonna kind of smudge that right over the liner. And that's just gonna kind of make it look a little softer without really losing any of the intensity. This is a good trick to use with pencil too. I talk about that in my liner video that I did. I think it was probably my first video. And it shows you how to apply eyeliner. If you do this over a pencil, it's really going to help it stay on all day. Alright, and then you can just kind of dab around the edges. And it's just going to kind of blend it right into the eyeshadow. Alright, then I'm just going to take a little bit more and sticking very close to the lash line on the lower part of my eye, I'm going to run it right against my lower lashes. And you should have that blue peeking out below it. Then you can take your smudger brush again and just kind of smudge right over the black. Just kind of gently because you don't really want to take away any of the blue. Alright, then I'm going to line my waterline with this Stila Kajal eyeliner. Okay, so for my brow highlight, I'm going to take Blanc Type and just any kind of flat, large brush. This is a Sonia Kashuk one. I'm keeping it really matte up there. You definitely don't want anything too shimmery on the brow when you're doing, or on the brow bone when you're doing something this crazy. And if you really want to intensify the look, I think that this looks good, or you could take a crease brush that's a little smaller, like the 226, and get a little bit of carbon on it, and just kind of trace right along your lower lash line, and then kind of work it up into a V shape into your crease, just into the outer fourth of your crease. And that's just going to kind of intensify it even more. Okay, then I'm just going to apply some Plushlash in black. This is the mascara by MAC. I really, really like this. It's probably my favorite. Alright guys, so that's it. I used the See-Thru Lipglass because it's just one of my favorites for when you just do something really natural. I didn't want to do anything really bright on the lips since the eyes are so crazy, just because that would have been way too much. But let me think. I think that's it. Also, definitely check out the blog. I know that it's kind of new and I just started it, but I post some things on there that I'm not always going to make a video about, like reviews of different things that are, you know, more detailed swatches and stuff like that of products that are new. Things that I don't always have time to make a video about, obviously. So definitely check that out. I'm going to put a link over there so that you can go right over to it. And thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and for being so nice. And I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye.